Asher. And Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Mabilene.
Yes, here at Bourbon Beyond.
So cool.
What do you think of this festival now that you've been here a couple days?
I think it's pretty incredible, like
Right?
what they're able to pull off. I think this is one of the best lineups I've ever seen on
It
a
is
bill.
killer.
Like I to read a lineup and be like, I don't know how I'm going to see everybody that I want to see and play a set. It's pretty incredible.
I'm pretty upset because I'm here all day. I'm like, okay, I missed that set. Okay, I missed that set. And it's like I had a whole list, and they're all like falling away.
That's what happens.
And I'm looking at your cowboy boots today.
Oh yeah.
And I have a different thing that I was going to say. Yesterday you had the badass cowboy boots.
Oh yeah.
And now these are badass too. Like, I'd hate
Yeah.
to see your closet and how many badass cowboy boots you got.
I do like collecting badass. I'm from Texas originally. You bring Texas to a festival, she's going to make it sparkle.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And you definitely do that for sure.
Thank you.
So, what was it that started this journey for you? What was that moment when you're like, yeah, this is what I need to do?
Well, I'll tell you, because I don't remember a moment I wasn't doing this. Like,
Nice.
my first memories are of music. It's my mama singing You Are My Sunshine. It's my dad's records. But there was a time in college when I had a memory of being at a Barry Manilow concert. And I called my mom, and I was like, did you take me to see Barry Manilow when I was 3? Like, what the F? And she goes, no, you insisted. You heard an advertisement on the radio, and you wouldn't shut up until we got tickets to see Barry Manilow. And I was like, and then I remembered, I was like, oh, I was obsessed. So and he's a croonery storyteller, and I was just mesmerized by Sparkle and singing. And so it must be in the blood or the DNA.
It must be. At that age that you even remember. I can't remember shit from 3.
Yeah. They're all music memories, and they say it's a different part of our brain, but I have a lot of early memories with music.
And it is part of your brain and dedication because I absolutely love music.
Yeah.
But I played drums for 9 years. I played guitar, and I sucked at both. And there's only one reason I sucked at both, because I didn't put in the same dedication that is needed. And, like, there's a difference of having passion for listening to music and a passion for creating it.
Yeah.
That's a whole different level, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of playing an instrument, but I didn't like the idea of putting all the work in that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like, do it anyways, because even if you're not going to become a creator or become a performer, I think what it does for your soul to play music, before this industry, when people just sit around a porch, like, it was almost like a religion. It was spiritual. And I think that there's something to be gained, no matter how good you think you are or aren't, in just picking up an instrument and giving it some time.
I agree, because it's like, so several years back, I was doing Welcome to Rockville, which is another Danny Wimmer festival.
Oh, cool.
And at the end of the night, we went back to the house I was staying at with this girl I'm friends with, and one of the bands came with us. And we sat out on that front porch in Jacksonville, Florida, like, just jamming.
Heavenly, right?
Like, we just left the festival, so it wasn't any structure, it was just, like you said, there's something soulful about it. There's something that it just digs deep inside and makes you feel good. I remember that moment so well because those are my favorite moments.
Yeah, and like you said, it's relative, because like I play parts, I write on a guitar, but I have a lot of friends in the bluegrass world, and the way they can jam, that's when I sit there and I'm like, I'm not good. Because like that type of versatility where they can just hear a song and just jump in, that's what mesmerizes
That's
me.
amazing.
And that's what they do. They just get together and they jam, and it's magic.
Exactly. I mean, that's really where it starts, isn't
Yeah.
it? And sometimes artists still love doing that. A lot of times.
Yeah.
If they can do that, it's a whole nother world than playing a festival.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like they're just doing that to have a good time and therapy.
Yeah.
Music, I always say, music's
yeah.
the best therapy. I actually have a solution to solving all the world's problems.
I am buying it. I'm buying what you're selling.
Okay. We're going to have a music festival that's for the whole world. Everybody's required to attend from right, left, whatever race, whatever color, whatever sexuality, just everybody. And from doing festivals so much, what I find that will do is unite us all back together, and we can all love each other again, because that's what happens at a music festival like Bourbon Beyond.
I agree. You're
Right?
speaking my language 100%. That's what I write about all the time. I have multiple songs. They're just this. Only love. It's only
Right,
love
right.
that'll see us through. Yeah.
And, it's even true with what's going on right now. So if we showed more love and compassion towards the people we least want to,
Yeah.
they'll become better in your own eyes, because you'll
Yeah.
find that when they're getting attacked or whatever, you're not going to listen to the other side of whoever it is.
Yeah.
The way they listen is when you don't judge and when you listen to them as well.
Yeah.
And you just accept each other of coming from different places and why you have the thought processes you do.
You just set up the last song I played in my set today. It's called The Other Side, and that's the whole point. I think love encourages curiosity, and I find that when I really listen to people, like, that's what you get back down to is love. You can almost always build a bridge between, it's such a small portion of people that really have hate in their hearts. And
Yeah.
and most of us, and they need love too, but most of us, we can get to the same page faster than you'd think if we're curious and compassionate and loving, and if we don't jump to immediate conclusions about people.
No doubt. No
yeah.
doubt. And if we don't let other people tell
Yeah.
us what to think about
Or be
other
guided by
people.
fear.
No doubt, 100%.
Yeah.
And a perfect example of a story that happened to me. So I'm a Jew, and
Okay.
I was forced to be in a very small, confined job with a neo-Nazi, for real.
Wow.
And instead of hating, and instead of angry, instead of whatever else you would normally feel in that situation, I just thought to myself, you know what? Let me show him that I'm not as bad as what he was brainwashed to think, and let me ask him some questions of why he thinks I'm so evil as a Jew,
Whoa.
and then show him that those things aren't true, that the people that told him those things
Yeah.
were just making that crap up.
Ah.
And because of that, he did change his viewpoints, because I didn't use violence, I didn't use anger, I used love and
Yeah.
and understanding. Because we all have these thought processes that come from somewhere. Like, you look at kids don't have hate till we teach them hate.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what we need to do more is
Yeah.
like sit down with the people we would least want to sit down with and find out why they think the way they do, and explain to them why we think the way we do, and maybe we could understand each other and learn to love each other for our differences, not just our similarities.
100%. And we don't know what people are walking with, what they're carrying, what they've been taught and told. Like, so much of growing your heart is unlearning things that
100%.
people taught you to protect you or to make you more like them, just your tribe, these like tribal beliefs. And getting out of them, not only can you build bridges, but you feel freer. Your heart expands. And like, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't
Right?
feel good when that happens?
Why do you? I always can't understand nowadays all the people that are so like angry
Yeah.
on social media. And, like, do you enjoy feeling like that?
It's
Like,
little
why do
dopamine
you wa-
hits. It's little
why do you
dopamine
want
hits, I
to?
think. Attention. I think it's that like they need a new way. I do think it becomes addictive.
Yeah.
I think if you can drum up some noise and the algorithm is pushing it and you're seeing numbers, I think that someone can get a little possessed by that. And so,
Yeah, 100%.
you know, pull them back though. you
That's
know?
why we need to go back to those porch
Yeah.
times. My youngest daughter, one day I was talking to her, I'm going, some days I just want to drive down the road, throw my computer, my laptop,
Yeah.
my computer, my phone, and my iPad out the window and keep driving. She goes, Dad, who you kidding? You're just as addicted as everybody.
Everyone.
I'm like, you're exactly right, but I also lived in a time when we didn't have it and it was a lot better. And those times were when we just sat out on the porch and had
Yeah.
conversations, and
Yeah.
we could have conversations with people from all walks of life
Yeah.
and learn from them
Yeah.
instead of avoiding them. Learn from people that are different than
Yeah.
you.
And I feel like the cross generations, we learn to appreciate other things because my brain likes to go down these rabbit holes. And I'm like, but what about before the moving picture? What about before the talking picture? Like all of these things must have seemed, or the printing press. Like the world has changed so many times, and so it's just, I think about getting back to values, right? And I think that why this festival is amazing, why live music is amazing, is that I think we're being taught to value it more. I think while people spend so much time in their phones, like, there's going to be some real currency behind live performance. People who can really put it on, can really bring it, can really communicate with their music, because I think there's just going to be a hunger for it the more into AI and our devices we get, especially if we don't know what's real on there. You're going to want to be sitting in front of a person, having a real experience. So I'm just like, I'm just going to keep my heart open, positive vibes, love where I can.
I love that. And I love that you're spreading that message in your music, because
thank you.
It's needed. Like, all those people out there, I've been saying this a lot lately, that think that singers, artists should not use that stage as their pulpit.
Yeah.
They're the exact people that should.
Yeah.
Because, listen, why do you write music? To get stuff out of you, besides all the other reasons. You get into your own therapy, but then we get therapy listening to it, watching it, experiencing it.
Yeah.
And you know what? There are important things to be said, and I think they're said a lot nicer when they're in a song.
Yeah. I'm like, and I love when it's put into the music. And if it's somebody who just gets a stage and wants to say something, I'm like, whether or not I even agree with it, I'm like, if that's what's in your heart, do what's in your heart. And if you're watching somebody do that and you feel like it's not what they should be doing in that moment, okay, have your opinion, but you go do what's in your heart too, and have it be guided by love. Because we could spend so much time picking apart the things about who people are, what they do that we don't love, but what a distraction from the light that's in you.
And
you know?
it doesn't even affect your life. Most people spend all that time.
I know.
It doesn't affect their life in any way, shape, or form. Like, why are you worried about this? You have no stake in it.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, what's the definition of an artist? Somebody that expresses themselves. So how can you say they don't have a pulpit?
Yeah.
That's their job, is to express.
Yeah.
So how do people reach out to you on the web, socials, buy your merch, get your music, all that stuff?
So I have a website. It's MabileneMusic.com, and that's MABILENE. I have made the mistake myself multiple times, so even when I spell it, I'm like, did I get it right?
That's funny.
Yeah, and the Instagram is Miss Mabilene, but that's ms.mabilene. So those are great places to reach out. All my merch is on my website. I post shows there whenever I book them. There's a contact form if anybody just wants to shoot me a message and say hi. Like, I love hearing from people, so that's always a gift.
I love that, and you rock, and I definitely, nobody can listen to my show anymore unless they buy your merch.
I love it. It's how we make money. That and music licensing.
It's the only way you get to the next gig.
Yeah, it's great. It really helps. It really does help. I love it. Yeah.
Well, we love you.
Thank you.
We love that you're here at Bourbon Beyond.
Thank you
and
so much.
Thank you for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Love it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.